Hi everybody! Oh, I'm so glad to be doing these videos again because I actually really like making these for you guys. And I wanted to do something that I've been really obsessed with lately. I mean, I've been liking this for a long time, but just something I've kind of revisited and got a new love for again. So hopefully you do enjoy this video as much as I did making it for you guys. But hey, get your coffee ready and get your monsters ready because we're gonna go on a ride. And without further ado, let's get to the video. The UFC stands for Ultimate Fighting Championship, started in November of 1993, where all fighting was set in an octagonal cage. At first, they didn't have mouthpieces, only groin shots were illegal, and also they had only one singular round which they had to fight until somebody won. Now, they actually have different weight classes for both women and men competing. And the guy who's the president of the organization is Dana White. In this MMA sport, there's not very many weight classes considering its competitor of boxing, which can be up to 17 total weight classes. For the women in the competition, it is only limited to flyweight, bantamweight, and featherweight in that order. For the men, you have the shrimps and the big boys. You have flyweight, bantamweight, featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight in that order. And the majority of the fights are announced by Bruce Buffer. And I ain't really a sports girl at all, but UFC is something that I've kind of got back into love for recently. Of course, when you love somebody, you get to watch the things that they want to show you because it's important to them. And because of my dad, I actually ended up really getting into UFC. And it all started from there. I want to say when I was around 13 or 14, he would constantly call me in. Hey Mia, look at this. Hey Mia, look at this guy. And I mean, he would just absolutely go nuts over it. And don't ask me about it, but he always calls it his male soap opera. And there's so many different fighting styles. But the main staples of fighting are wrestling, Muay Thai, boxing, kickboxing, and jiu-jitsu. But you have people like Stephen Thompson, which is the guy on the right that has made karate popular. He's been training it since he was about 3 years old. Personally, my ideal great fights are just two people just banging it out. No wrestling, no jujitsu, no none of that. Cause I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to watch two men on top of each other struggling to breathe for like 25 minutes. Just boring. We love you, Khabib, I'm sorry. Speaking of rounds, there could be 3 5-minute rounds for prelim events or non-title fights, and 5 5-minute rounds for main card events or title fights. And in between each round, fighters get a 60-second break where cuts get checked, they get water, ice, and also corner advice. You could be defeated by either a knockout, technical knockout, submission, your corner thrown in the towel, disqualification, or medical stoppage due to extreme injuries such as leg breaks, arm breaks, and things like that. Not to the juicy stuff. My favorite fighter. He is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 248 pounds, fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, Johnny Bones Jones. His home is in the light heavyweight division, and he became champion really early on in his career to become the youngest UFC champion in history, and he stayed champion for a real long time. And he ended up smashing everybody in his weight class, so he decided to move up to make a heavyweight debut, and he became champion again against Ciryl Gane due to a submission stoppage. I mean, I love him because he was such a breath of fresh air for the UFC. He only had 9 months of striking experience before he became pro, and the only loss in his career was because of disqualification. Also, he's cute, I'm not gonna lie, but there's some serious controversy we have to address. He's gotten his belt stripped before because of a positive drug test for cocaine and steroids, and multiple traffic violations, with the most serious case being a hit-and-run incident with a pregnant woman. And he fled the scene. He believes he is a bad guy who does good things. And through it all, he has been with God and believes that even though we are born into sin, we need to try to be as best of a person as we can be. And to end off here today, I want to read off a scripture that is notably tattooed on his right chest that holds near and dear to my heart. It reads, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Philippians 4:13. Thank you everybody for watching. That's all I have for you guys today. I wanted to end off the year on a great note, so I really tried hard to make this video great for you guys. And if you ever liked my presentations or seen any of my presentations, thank you. It does absolutely mean the world to me. And yeah, this is my version of a pa-cha-ka-cha. Bye everybody.